Welcome in, all my friends. Lazy Retired Granny here. Today is Sunday, March 3rd, 2024. The time is 6:29 a.m. here in very cold Salem, Oregon. I am continuing my journey on Craftibly A Dreamy Retreat, which is a 42 by 24 inches. The artist is Geno Peoples. And where am I at, you ask? I am up in this corner, which is my final corner of the canvas. This has 80 colors, 6 ABs, which stands for Aurora Borealis, which are drills that have a special effect coated on them, and they're great for creating extra shimmering effects on the diamond painting. It has 4 LZs, which are crystal/rhinestones, which appear more like a jewel or have a metallic appearance on them. Okay, and I have my breakfast blend coffee beside me with French vanilla creamer. And let me take a gulp. Oh yeah, nice and hot. And under the candle lamp, I have Scentsy's Christmas Cottage, which is the last one. Tomorrow I start a new flavor. So let's get started on this. I'm working on this little bit here. And I think we'll do the straight lines, which is 51. And 51 is 938, which is color Ultra Dark Coffee Brown. Shake some in there. There we go. Put on my dollar store readers. Yeah, it is cold in here this morning. So I have my sweatshirt on, my bathrobe on, my fuzzy slippers and socks. Yeah, it is really cold outside and the wind's blowing, so that makes it feel even colder. Even Ellie doesn't want to be outside. She ran outside and did her business and came running back in. They say, last I heard, we were supposed to get snow, but yeah, who knows? Let's see what Google says. She keeps changing her mind, though, depending on what you ask her on the weather. Hey, Google, what's the weather today?
Today in Salem, there will be rain and snow, with a forecasted high of 42 and a low of 32. Right now it's 35 degrees with light showers.
Hey, Google, what's the current temperature with wind chill?
Right now in Salem, it feels like 28 due to wind chill.
Yeah. Hey, Google, what is the wind chill in Celsius?
Currently in Salem, it feels like -2 degrees Celsius due to wind chill.
Okay, -2 in Celsius. Boy, that sounds really cold. Yeah. I think I'm going to do this side. Yeah, so yesterday I did quite a bit of diamond painting, actually, for me. Excuse me. Oh, there's Ellie. Yep, as soon as I start talking, she's got to come over and start snorting. She's got her stuffy in her mouth. I call her my pacifier baby because she always carries around something with her. I guess the new word for pacifier is binky. But I'm old school. Oh, now she's back again. She wants to shove it in the face. Oh, Ellie, you're so funny. Now she wants me to play tug of war with her, of course. Of course, Ellie, as soon as I start talking, but I got it. Ha ha. Want me to throw it? Ready? Get it. Okay, bring it here, Ellie. Bring it here, girl. Bring it here. Bring it here. Come on, I'm gonna get it. Bring it here. Okay, let me do this. You go lay down. So while this is uploading today, or this morning, I'm gonna go make my stew. And I do mine in the slow cooker, as I've said before. And yeah, so that'll last me a few days. I at least want to get this section done today. I'm not for sure how much I will do today. Finish it up. I just got this section up here to do after doing this, but yeah, I don't know if I'll get on to it today or not. Not that I have a lot to do, but yeah. Yesterday I sat and watched Martin Clunes. He's a British actor who I really, really like. He's been around a long time, but anyway, he does travels all over the place, and I really enjoy watching those. And they have one where he's visiting some islands in Great Britain, and yeah, so I started watching that yesterday and cuddling with Ellie because it was so cold in here. So Ellie and I cuddled up, and she had her head and some of her body laying on my lap, and I had her all cuddled up with the blanket, and so I was getting lots of heat off of her. And then I had a blanket over my legs, and so yeah, I was watching TV and knitting and petting her, and yeah, so got a little bit of knitting done, and I actually didn't fall asleep, which was amazing. And then I also watched a new season of James May. I really enjoy watching his shows. And they're kind of documentary types too. My throat's dry. Let me take some coffee. If you haven't watched him, I just really enjoy him. He is so funny. But the one that I watched, the new one, he was in India. Yeah. And I think his shows are kind of supposed to be a cooking show, but yeah, he travels around and yeah, I really enjoy watching him. There was one scene where while he was in India and they were he stopped to have a masseuse, and oh my gosh, I had to watch that twice, that part. It was so funny. But it's an outdoor thing, and they was given his hair, his head, his face, and stuff. That's where they were doing it. Oh my gosh, that was so funny. But I watched it on Amazon Prime. Yeah, if you want to see him, just put in James May. I don't know if he's on any of the other streaming services or not, or if it's just Amazon. I really don't keep track of all that stuff. I just flip on the TV and find one of the streaming services and start watching. Then I can never remember where I watched it at. I should write it down, but I'd probably lose the paper where I wrote it down at. Boy, these lines are all over the place. Playing hide and seek here. So this morning I watched Ross over It Smells Like Yarn, or Smell Great Guy, whatever name is. But anyway, he hasn't posted for a while. They were just short, not shorts, but they weren't real long, you know, like 10 minutes. Just giving an update on what he's doing. And he did give a new knitting pattern. However, I clicked on the link and I was going to copy it, or, you know, print it off. And for some reason, my printer doesn't want to connect. So I got to deal with that. See what's going on. I'm definitely probably going to miss some of these lines because they're scattered all over the place. And then up popped a video from two of them, in fact. Diamonds by Tita. And one was an unboxing from Dreamer Design. And I was interested in it because the one that she unboxed is one that has been in my heart list for a while. And it is the, what is the name of it? Steamy Locomotive or something. Anyway, it's a train. And I love landscapes. And this is a locomotive, but it's in, lots of landscapes. And yeah, so she did an unboxing and it's like, yep, gotta have it. That is one that definitely want to get. Beautiful colors, and I didn't even notice that. I mean, obviously a train has train tracks, but I didn't really pay attention to them. And she brought it out and gave the highlights of the canvas and all the ABs. Oh my gosh, that thing, those ABs are scattered all over the place. So it's really gonna sparkle. All right, any more lines? Well, I don't see any, but that doesn't mean they aren't there, huh? All right, now what do I want to do? Maybe I'll do these. I think those are 49. They are. Let's double check. Looks like I'm going to have to open up some more of those. 935. Avocado green. And that is 49. I know I'm going to have to open up some more, so might as well go ahead and get it done now. You know what? I'm going to get my scissors and just cut where the tape's at. I found a new trick. Actually, I'm going to lay those right there. And with this static guard, I'm trying to reach it. Okay, so I sprayed my Q-tip, and I'm just going to rub that around in there. I do have static in here. And then I just rub it around in here. Oh, I have a lot of static. show you the trick I found out. Well, works for me. It may not work for you, but it seems like things that I do, other people try and it doesn't work for them, so yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to put a little bit more on there, and I'm just going to rub this static guard around in my tray a little bit, and on these drills a little bit, because they still have static, and this is going to help. And then I rub it on the end of my pen. Alrighty. Oh, we're off and running again. I forgot what I was doing. Oh, yeah. So, I also experimented using, what did I do with it? I have some of these little packets. They're screen and electronics cleaning wipes. And, all right, here is my thought. I can use those also for possible static, wiping down my pen or the tray. Because I would think that that would help with any electronic static. Because you do get static on it too, so I think. Maybe not. Maybe I don't even know what I'm talking about, which is probably correct. I don't think anything real exciting happened yesterday. We had on and off snow showers, but it didn't stick. It was too wet. It acted like it wanted to, but it was, we don't need that ice and stuff again. Oh, that was awful in January when we had all that. And it just makes it so cold when you're dealing with ice on the ground all the time. Oh. Yeah, I'm just bundling up in here and keeping Ellie bundled up, although she gets too hot and she doesn't want the blankets on. She was a cuddle bug last night. Oh my goodness. Yeah, she wanted to snuggle right up next to me, and I like it when she does that. She gets me nice and warm, and she was warm. I had 2 blankets on her. I'm going to take that one off because looks like I had a little piece of garbage connected to that. There, got it off. Yeah, you don't want to use these that are see, it's not a full drill. I didn't check the temperature in here today. I probably shouldn't. Let's see what it says. Oh yeah, it's cold in here. I know it's cold outside. Oh, I'll just stay bundled up. Yeah, my temperature says 58. Once I start making the stew, I'll be moving around a little bit, so warm up a little. We should start getting a little bit warmer temperatures now in March. We've gotten snow before in March, so we probably still have a couple weeks. And then spring will spring up. Yeah, next weekend we change the clocks again. Ugh. But this time we spring forward, so we're going to lose an hour. I like it better when we fall back. Yeah, I wish we didn't have to change the clocks. It just seems so silly to me. Coffee time. Wow, there's a lot of these. I didn't realize there was so many. That's a good thing, because I don't have to be changing colors all the time. What is this guy? Got a stray bullet there. So as I'm looking outside, I don't know, that doesn't look like a snow sky to me, so I'm going to think we will get rain and not snow. But they say this storm is, I think, coming down from Canada, or over from Canada. I'm not sure what part of Canada. And I didn't go on trip check this morning, so I don't know what everything looks like out there. I'm looking out. I can't see the mountains. It's not clear out right now. But yesterday, yeah, the mountains had snow on them. So I think what I'm going to do today, once I get my stew going, I'm going to diamond paint some more. Hopefully there's some YouTubes to watch. Because I think I'm pretty much, my regular people that I watch, I think I'm pretty much caught up with them. And I'm hoping that Linden City Walks post some more, although I need to watch his live that he did a while back last year. Yeah, I'm still not caught up in those. I can watch those, and those are like 4 hours long. But I do enjoy watching those. And I could watch streaming on my Chromebook here. I should do that. But when I'm watching my stuff on TV, I really like to sit on the couch, do my knitting, cuddle with Ellie, and watch those. And my Chromebook here beside me, I like to do YouTube. Does anybody have any updates about what's going on with the King and Prince William and Catherine? Man, they're staying mum about all that stuff. I'd like to know if Catherine's all right, and why does William miss going to places, and nothing on the King. He's not making any appearances. Oh, hush, hush. There's something going on. Inquiring minds want to know. And I don't like to go on to the smut stuff, but they don't know what's going on. All they do is speculate. I want to watch something that knows what they're talking about. You know, like when they report that the palace has put out a statement, or they do a news thing, or they got good poker faces. You never know. What's going on. And because I know nothing about the UK, basically, I know that they've always been private people, but they are in the public eye. And there's people that, you know, don't want to have a monarchy, so this isn't looking good for them if they keep people in the dark. Okay, I think the rest of the stuff in here is garbage, so. Ellie, I'll play with you in a little bit. You ready for your breakfast? I think that's what she's telling me. She was sleeping, so I didn't get her breakfast out. Oh my goodness. Alright, I am going to put this on pause while I go get her breakfast. Okay, I'm back. That's what she wanted. She wanted her breakfast. She's over there chowing down. She gets chicken today. She loves that chicken. I don't think the chicken has peas in it. She always leaves the peas. She doesn't like peas, so she eats around them. I don't know how they do that. But she can sure pick them out. Yesterday afternoon, the sun kind of sort of came out, and she was running around the yard and kicking up her heels, and then she decided, oh, I'm gonna roll around in the wet grass. Oh, Ellie. Guess that felt good to her. She will not eat her kibbles until, hang on. You licked it clean, girl. She will not eat her kibbles until she's had her canned food. And so what I do is I have her kibbles in her bowl, And then I have a separate bowl that I put on top of that with her wet food on it, her canned food. And then she tries to move the bowl around so she can get to the kibbles. So I know that she's finished with her canned food when I hear that clunking noise. Yeah, so I had her outside and let her run off some energy yesterday, and for about, I don't know, 20 minutes, she was out there, and then farmer Glenn's grandson was out in his barn, and she can see him, and so she had to, you know, start talking to him, and oh my gosh, she was raising a ruckus, and she does not like anything that's on wheels. And so bikes or motorcycles, four-wheelers, you name it, she'll bark at it. She hates them. When she was younger, I would take her over to the Willamette River, and there is a footpath that you can cross over from West Salem into Salem, and you cross over the river. It's a really nice little walk. And so a lot of walkers and runners and strollers, you know, people that are just out there, and bike riders. And when I was training her to walk, we went over there, and she was not having it. If there was a bike or kids on skateboards, you know, all of that, oh no, it was a fiasco. And so, yeah, it was, and that's all the time. So, and then there's a train that goes by, it's underneath, but she can hear it. That scared her to death. And so that was a no-go. And there's a lot of traffic because of the West Salem Bridge, and horns a honking, and you know, just all kinds of stuff going on while you're walking the bridge. And so I gave up on that idea. She is, you know, not a walker for that. And I did try to walk her other places, you know, nature paths and, you know, that type of thing, and it's a no-go. She won't even get out of the car. And my son and I tried to take her one day on a path, and this when Charlie dog was still alive, and took Charlie with us. No, was not. Oh, it was awful. She just was pulling on her lead, and I mean, she practically made me fall over. She's strong. When she doesn't want to do something, she is exceptionally strong. And exceptionally stubborn. When I'm watching the horse guards and those horses get in their mind they don't want to do something, that reminds me of Ellie. It's like, yep, that's Ellie. Just like those horse guards. They don't want to work or they don't want to do certain things. Alright, I'll take you out in a little bit. Oops. Let me just finish this real quick and I'll take you out. Yeah, but she is the biggest scaredy dog on the face of the earth when it comes to being away from home. And taking her to the vet or taking her to the groomers is just a real nightmare. Once she gets in there, she's fine. I mean, she's still antsy. She's shaking and her tail's between her legs and all that, but she behaves, you know, she's not mean or anything. And of course she stays right next to me, but okay, we're gonna do just this last little bit here. Finish up with this. Ellie, come on. She is really wanting to go out. Goofing around. She was just out, so I know not like she has to do her business, because I always take her out right before I do this, and yeah. Can you hear her? She's got her toy right here. She just wants to play. She's feeling her oats this morning. Yeah, you are. We'll go play in a minute, okay? Okay? Yeah? You want to go play? Yeah? Okay. It's funny because as soon as she goes outside, she will not play with me. Playing is an indoor thing. But if I throw the ball, she won't go get it. Well, she'll go get it, but she won't bring it back to me. Now, if I take her to the dog park, she will, but only if her friends are there. She will not play unless her friends are there. Silly dog. Yeah, she associates that as her safe place, but only if her friends are there. Okay, so we finished that color up. So I'm going to let you go. I'm going to take her outside, then I'm going to start my stew. Get it going, and then I'll try to finish up this part. So I appreciate you stopping by and visiting with me this morning. And just a reminder that if you haven't subscribed to the channel, I'd love to have you as a friend, and I love your comments. Don't forget to comment. And oh, I forgot to read comments this morning. Dang it. Sorry. So I'll go in and answer all your comments today, and because I think I'm behind in that. So and if you haven't pressed the notification button so that you're notified when I put up new videos, do that if you want, and I will chat with you later. Thanks for stopping by.